Well, we have a pretty strong spring storm headed our way around western Washington, and we've been watching all morning long on the Doppler radar as that has slowly been working its way inland with the moderate to heavy rain out along the coast earlier this morning. And now during the morning, it's spreading up through Puget Sound, slowly but surely working its way on up towards Seattle. And this area of rain shadowing there in the Olympics gradually getting smaller, and that's going to fill in entirely by later on this morning as we get into some pretty heavy rainfall on through the afternoon hours until that front rolls through, probably between about 7 and 9 o'clock tonight when the cold front finally pushes through here, and it'll turn that steady rain into off and on showers. Mid-morning today looking pretty wet up and down the western Washington. You see pretty wet parking lots there in Port Angeles, just looking very, very gray and misty. There in Everett, the rain has started to move in there. You still see a little bit of rain shadow evidence of that, but you're also seeing the camera moving around. We've seen wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour there in Everett so far today, and could see wind gusts 40 to a little over 40 miles per hour possibly from Everett northward later on this afternoon and early evening before that cold front finally moves through here, and then the winds will gradually diminish later on tonight. See the wind blowing down there in Tacoma with some steady rain starting to come down as they start to get soaked as well. And then out along the coast, that rain moved in much earlier with the rain coming down fairly heavily at spots, and the wind starting to pick up out there along the coastal beaches as well. It's a warm front, so temperatures have been warm all morning, mid-morning running mostly in the mid-40s. We're not going to warm much beyond this, though. We'll probably push up to maybe the upper 40s today, which is about 10 degrees below where our normal highs should be for this time of the year. And checking those wind gusts so far this morning, you see some wind gusts Everett up to about 35 miles per hour and some 30-mile-per-hour gusts up there around Bellingham and Whidbey Island. But again, we're going to see those continue to increase as we head towards later this morning and on into the afternoon hours. Checking the satellite image, you can see it's a pretty good-looking storm here for the middle part of April. Back edge of it, the cold front is sitting right here, and that's going to slide through Puget Sound. Computer models are estimating about 7 to 9 p.m. tonight. And then behind it, this cool, showery area you see out here is going to move in over it. So that's going to drop snow levels down to about 2,000 feet in the Cascades later today and tomorrow. And you combine that with a little bit of spring sunshine, the atmosphere is going to bubble up a bit. There'll be quite a few showers around and maybe the chance of some thunderstorms around the area tomorrow as well as that cold air kind of settles in over us. There'll also be some heavy snow in the mountains later on today and on through tomorrow. And there's a winter storm warning out. We'll look at that in just a couple moments. In fact, right now, the winter storm warning out from the National Weather Service from 11 a.m. this morning until 11 p.m. on Wednesday evening. And again, we could see anywhere from about 6 to 12 inches of snow at the pass level. So it's a pretty good storm for this time of the year. Could see even greater amounts once you get above pass levels where it stays snow through the entire process. Checking the cameras there, you see Hurricane Ridge. So it's a little above 5,000 feet. You can see getting a little bit of a dusting beginning to show up there. So that's kind of encouraging, and does not hurt to get some snow here late season after we've seen some melt already. It'd be nice to put a little bit more snow into the snowpack. See, it's well, the parking lot's melting a little bit just because you get a little bit of daytime heating, but snow levels running pretty much around 5,000 feet there, it looks like, at Paradise and Mount Rainier. Across the pass is still bare across Snoqualmie Pass, and that's going to go to rain as we head towards this afternoon. And similarly there at Stevens Pass, so it looks like maybe we've got some wet snow mixed in at times. See the forecast for Snoqualmie does turn to rain for a few hours this afternoon as those snow levels bump up above about 3,500 feet, and then Stevens Pass should stay pretty much snow all the way through, and so it's going to be again a pretty good producer on through later today and tonight. So we may start to see the travel become a little bit more challenging as we head towards later this afternoon, this evening. The front will be pushing through the Cascades probably between about 9 and 11 o'clock. So we should be seeing some pretty good snowfalls right at that point. Next 7 days, once we get past tomorrow, it does look like not much more headed their way, and we do get a little system through on Saturday into Sunday. Snow level should probably be up around 4,000 to 5,000 feet. So it'll be rain at Snoqualmie and marginal for Stevens Pass as well. And take a look at the forecast high temperatures for today. You can see those really have dropped off from where they should be this time of the year, running mostly in the upper 40s. And we'll be looking for that again, increasing rain and wind during the day today. They'll turn to off and on showers and slowly diminishing winds after about 7 to 9 o'clock this evening. Highs only in the upper 40s. Heavy snow developing in the mountains. Tomorrow, showers, continued snow showers in the mountains, and the chance of some thunderstorms. Highs right around 50 degrees. As we head into Thursday, there might be a couple leftover showers in the morning, but basically turning partly sunny. High temperatures starting to warm back up a little bit into the mid 50s, maybe mid to upper 50s on Friday with partly sunny skies. Should see some low 60s potentially on Saturday, but a little round of rain moves in later Saturday night. showers and sun breaks for Sunday, and then as we head towards the first of next week, we're going to be looking for just a couple leftover showers, otherwise partly sunny, and those high temperatures running not far from normal, mostly in the upper 50s.